everybody? It's your boy K-RayTV back here on K-RayTV. We here for another reaction video. Yes, this time I want to do a little something different. I was hit up on Twitter and I believe by Nikki, and she said, yo, Tommy Prophet dropped a video showing how he made NF's Hope. So I want to check that out, considering I just did the reaction to Hope, and I want to see how he came up with this beat and everything, because this dude is a genius. Like, he made cinematic sounds. It ain't just, just a studio beat. Like, these beats can go to movies, they can go to anything, and I love it. I love it. So we're gonna react to that today. Before we do, shout out to the Patreon gang. Appreciate y'all a long way. Thank you for your trust and support, and shout out to the best squad on the net. Yes, that DreamSquad. Y'all make the world go round. If it's your first time here and you like what you see at any time, hit that like button as it helps. And if you want to join our familia, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button, click that noti bell, hit all and share like you care. Last, if you want to support any other way, hop over to our Patreon. All right. Now that that's said, let's get into this because I'm really interested. Rotate. Put these on so I can see it better.
Tommy Prophet, I'm going to show you how I made Hope by NF. This is obviously a massive song, so I'm going to divide it between Act 1, 2, and 3. So we'll start with Act 1.
Okay.
So initially, the song started with just the short staccato piano chords, but there was a lot of space, even though he was singing between them.
Yeah.
So we decided to add the pulsing piano note that added some movement and tension. So anyone who's ever listened to any NF song ever knows that it needs to progress and grow and build and layer. So in the next section, we added these short staccato and Colenio string hits on the half notes just to keep the song driving and building. There's also sort of a theme of like horror string transitions that we use throughout the song, using various libraries like 8DO case strings and Audio Imperia Constrictor. And then at about the 1 minute 29 mark, the song really begins to pick up and enters Act 2. So the patch that started it all was this thing I found in 8DO Studio Series Deep Solo Cello, and it was called Volante. Not sure how you say that, but it's basically this super short spiccato cello that I've never even heard before. It's so short, it almost sounds like it's ticking.
Bruh.
And it sounded super cool, so we built on that. So then we added like 6 or 7 more libraries, all playing that same arpeggiation. And some were ensemble cellos, some were solo cellos, some we put distortion on, and it just made it sound like this massive, wide sound of all these cellos all playing the same part. And then once we had that going, in order to grow, I added a harmony part. And then I brought back those same spiccato and Colenio patches from Act 1, and I played this different offbeat rhythm, so it gave it like a syncopated feel. Then, to build the momentum and energy even more, I played this super fast rhythm on top, and it gave it almost like a frantic feeling. While all of this is happening,
I was just gonna say frantic.
Maybe most interestingly of all, we found this vocal sample that we pitched and created a counter melody. And then, of course, during all of this, there's big downbeat hits with low strings and brass and orchestra patches, and the piano's hitting hard. Act 2 is actually much bigger than I thought.
Yeah.
So Act 3 starts with the soft piano when Nate starts talking about his son. And I started playing the same melody that I was playing with the Volante cello, but I was playing it soft and emotional on the piano. And it created this starting point for us to build this big, massive cinematic ending. So you obviously can't jump from soft piano to super epic in 1 second. And so we introduced these really creepy string beds that we found.
I hear them back there.
That's really where the full orchestra comes in for the first time. And so I added 2 long string patches, Spitfire LCO Vivid Longs and Symphobia long string ensembles.
This is amazing.
And those two together just instantly sound huge and give it a big string feel instantly. You have to view it like a ladder, right? And so every section builds one step higher, adding higher and higher notes and adding an octave to the string part, so then when you get to the top, it's this super massive, epic, cinematic, Marvel sounding movie score. So one of the biggest ways to get that big, epic cinematic sound is by adding brass. I usually add 2 patches from Cinebrass Pro, the Monster Low Brass and the 12 Horns Ensemble. And that's literally all you need. And then I enforce the melody by layering 11 different string staccato libraries. And so when I played the piano, it triggered all 11 of them, and it sounded massive.
Yeah.
And this whole time, the piano continues to build underneath all of this. There's no drums in this part of the song, so it's gotta be powerful musically. And then you add all of the big orchestral downbeats and the low string hits and the brass hits and the big trailer effects, the hits and the impacts and the whooshes and the swells and the risers and the swipes. And then you're left with one final piece, which is my absolute favorite of them all.
I should have been doing this because I seen at the end it said how you make the search. I should have been doing this for the other stuff. I did not know he had this out here. Like, that was amazing. That was amazing, especially from when you a content creator or anything in editing and creating something and using software. You know how intricate it becomes. I remember I did a video on the gaming channel. It was like my first like top 10 type of games. I think it was like best games of 2022 or 21 or one of them. And it has so much layers in there, from like the chopped up bits of video to the video changing on the beat, the sounds, like it was just so much. It took me a long time to make that video, and that's when I really start understanding. When I watch other people's content, I'm like, oh, that was nice. Oh, they did this. Oh, that was nice. Oh, how did they do that? Like, it's like so much. So I understand it, and now like I hear the song I hear it differently now, because how he broke down each act, and I can appreciate it more, because when you're reacting to it, at least your first time reacting to it, you don't catch everything because you got to listen to the lyrics as well. You can't be lost in the beat because you still got to hear what they're saying, but then you also got to hear the beat. So it'd be like kind of like this. So usually for me, after I react to it and everything, get my initial thoughts and all that, then I can go back and like fully digest it. So that was amazing. That just makes me want to see NF do that live. Like, do a live video and have like a live orchestra. I think that would take that song over the top, especially in that last act when he's like 30 years of this, 30 years of that, 30 years of this, 30 years of that. Like, bruh, I'm getting goosies just thinking about it. Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. I hope y'all enjoyed this. I wanted to do something a little different. I think I always like seeing the behind the scenes and the insights and how people brain work when it comes to creating things, because we all have different processes, and I just like that stuff. So I hope you enjoyed this as well. If you want to see more, maybe we can do the search one, and keep it going. All right, drop your thoughts below. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Join our Patreon, and we out. Peace.